Welcome. It's Psychic Tuesday, and I'm your guide, Sweet Bee. We're gonna focus on another tool today in this show. We're gonna start with, of course, some of the messages for the signs. We'll get into a couple of readings, and we're gonna focus on tarot today. Now, I read a lot of things, and if you came to see me in my studio, I read palms and cards and tea leaves and crystals, and I have message boxes, and I have all these different tools. When you come see me, I kind of do a blend of readings together. I do messaging as I'm reading. My readings are all recorded, very much like this show. And I've been on psychic radio for many years in different forms, and I'm really so happy to be with A1R Psychic Radio. And now let's get into it. You can find me at Bernice Bisson Psychic.com. I have some podcasts there if you like to hear. There are about 35 episodes, like on all the platforms. And they are past readings, and people come back with their recordings, and you get to hear all my crazy predictions and all that kind of stuff. And my social media, and I only have a Facebook page, and I will never reach out to you on social media. You have to pick me, and you have to, in fact, I have a phone number, and I actually have a lady who answers the phone. Her name is Lori, and be nice to her because she's the gatekeeper, and she makes all the appointments. I just read. And so she works in another city, and she does all that, and that's how you'll kind of get a hold of me. Anyway, again, it's on my website, but let's get into it. We're going to start with, I'm not going to bore you with a bunch of planets because you can watch a lot of great astrologers that are out there right now around the planetary. I'm going to just do messages for this next week for our signs really quick. So let's start with Aries. Aries. First time coming up. Your hard work will see results, but your health needs to be maintained. So check in with a doctor, dentist, health professional. Try to maintain a healthy lifestyle. And so make sure that you check in with working out, going to the gym, checking in with your health, staying to routine. Maybe you'll take on a new regime in the new year, but it looks really good for you. Okay, then we've got, after Aries, then we've got Tauruses. Ooh, our little Tauruses. Let's see what up for Tauruses this next week. Man, Uranus is pretty active in the sky right now, so you could have some really pleasant surprises. When's the last time you heard that, huh? Yeah, I know. Sunshine, the sun's shining on you, career and business growth, fabulous communication and relationships, maybe saying what you mean, meaning what you say. Maybe there's someone coming into your peripheral that you're like, hey, this is flattering conversation. This is a nice conversation. So it feels like you might be a little bit of a darling this next week there, Taurus. Tauruses, we got Gemini. Oh, it's little Geminis. Hang in there, guys. Hang in there. This new year promises to be one where your communication feels different. Things feel different for you. And for Geminis, declutter your life. Let go of correspondence, objects, people you no longer want. Watch out for people revealing their new side. You may want to avoid some people's bad sides. I would say this would be a good time to declutter your house, stay home, hide from the general public. Maybe people will be disagreeable, and you're like, I don't want to deal with that. I want to go do my shopping. And so, yeah, decluttering, getting things sorted, getting your errands done, basic life stuff. I feel like it's going to be the best area for you, frankly. After Gemini, we've got Cancerians. Ooh, our little crab. Let's see what up, crab. Let's see what's up with you. You know, you might be feeling like you're getting back to your old self pretty soon. You've got a really important transit of Pluto, which is opposite of you right now in your 7th house of commitments and partnerships. And this transit, man, it's 250 years in the making, so it's kind of a big deal. But a change of residence, partner, career, or jobs on the cards. You're restless and in need of a change, and exactly what's coming your way. And it could be something you weren't even particularly looking for. So, you know, hang in there. Hang in there. They're little Cancerians, but you know what? Change will be good. And And I feel like it could even be the accumulation of a property. It could be solidifying where you live. It could be renovating where you live as well. All right, Leos. Oh, you Leos. Oh my gosh. It might feel like your anxiety's been peaked lately, and like lots coming at you. Lots of decisions, lots of commitments, lots of fast-paced kind of stuff. And with all this energy going to Aries, I don't know. I feel like that's going to pick up. But make sure you're on the same side as your partner or their family, because there could be maybe some challenges and communications, or maybe at cross purposes in some way. So there's going to be some important opportunities for you, Leo. Offers will be made. Be prepared to dress to impress. Maybe you've got some good offers to travel, good offers in your work. Maybe you're being recognized. Maybe you're getting the good gigs. But make sure to remember your partner and all of that, because we can get carried away. And we don't want that for you. Virgo, you're going to have a really important back half this year. Ooh, powerful stuff. Solidifying a lot of partnerships in your life, solidifying a lot of relationships in your life. So that feels pretty good for you guys. But in this next week or so, you got some major life changes. Time is right for a major life change. A new cycle or location brings great joy and maybe a little bit more trouble-free existence. You don't have to suffer with everything, Virgo. You don't, I promise. Might feel like that right now, but you don't have to. And then we've got Libra. Well, aren't you the belle of the ball right now with all these eclipses in your sign, Libra? Man, making hard decisions in relationships, maybe really saying what you want, so taking up space, demanding what you need, being really resolute maybe in this new year around relationships. And I feel like in this next week, just be on your guard against chaos or unforeseen perils, emotional upheavals, people's dramas like popping up on your doorstep. This is, the only medicine for some of this might be hot bath, your pajamas, some good old Netflix and a bag of popcorn, and just try to de-escalate, downsize, because I feel like you're going to be handling a lot of big personalities around you. Just so you know, Libra. Then we got Scorpios. Ooh, you little Scorpios. You're in your hibernation. What do, you guys? You're hibernating. You could be just saying, I'm focusing on my work and working out. I'm focusing on my lifestyle. I'm focusing on things. Leave me alone. That could be good. There's going to be stuff around property purchase, sale for many, security concerns. Maybe there's transactions, leasing issues, things that you'll decide. Opportunities could be percolating up about where you live, your home and household. That could include people around you. So Scorpio, it's going to be a bigger theme this year, especially with all this energy going into Aquarius, your ruling planet, that home. And you could be like, that's it. I need a home that I can grow in. And I feel like this week could be some kind of pivotal around some of that. And then if we got Sagittarian, Saggies. Okay, Sag, workity, work, Sag. That's what it feels like right now. I know, huh? I know. Travel, long distance communication will open up your life, exciting experiences for singles and career advancement for others. So opportunities, job opportunities. Hey, you heard a little bug, put something in your ear. It could be something percolating that could really manifest come June, come the time of Gemini, and that you'll start to feel some of these exciting opportunities bubbling up for you. Even a little, you'll hear rumblings this week, even, you little Sagittarius. So that feels kind of nice. It feels some good stuff. Maybe you're even thinking ahead into the year about work and how you're going to manage it. It's funny because I keep hearing maybe on your time off, you're going to do some house rentals or take care of business at home. Capricorns, let's look at Caps. What do we got on tap for Caps? Manifestation, a bountiful time awaits. Your wishes could manifest right before your eyes. And let's be honest, you've had this grinding energy with Pluto at the 29th degree of Capricorn. It hasn't been fun for much Capricorns, but that's about to release. And you're going to go, oh, wow, what was that all about? and hey, like every good Capricorn, move on quickly. And so you might have a few of those moments this week about, boy, what was that about? And you're not going to waste another minute on it. You're going to really make decisions about moving on this week, because that Pluto energy is moving forward fast and furious, and going into the things you value. So you're going to be really focused on maybe building some equity, building your financial plan, your future, your pension, savings, things like that should come up for you as well. Aquarians, oh, you little Aquarians, about to get Pluto. Huge news this year. And so with that energy going into your sign Aquarians, I have a feeling this is going to actually be good about your whole identity, about where you're going, what you want, what you see, your vision, being understood. But in the next week or so, you may travel or host some people from somewhere else. Either way, some good social fun awaits. You could have some invites to parties. You could have invites to events. You can make some new friends in unexpected places. It's being seen, being appreciated, being included. Some really great stuff for Aquarians this next week. And then we got Pisces. Okay, Pisces, and you've got some huge stuff in your sign this year with Neptune going on and Saturn going on. Serious old Saturn, which make you get serious about your life. Maybe get serious about your goals. No more other people first. No, 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 no. And I think your advice for the week is to focus on the past is to lose the future. Heed advice from an older person, which will allow you to move on. Yeah, closing some stuff. And this is a huge period for you because it's really about not giving yourself away and claiming yourself. And this week, you might take some of those stances where, like you're like, darn it, that's where I'm going to focus on is me. So go buy the person the shoes, just so you know. And thank you. And that could be cross watchers. You could have your sun, moon, or rising in any of those signs. All the messages would apply in those ways. Now, so you can find me at BerniceBissonPsychic.com. Now, I had somebody from, I believe, from Manitoba on, and I was so bold and missed their Tiffany from Manitoba. Tiffany, Darlingford, Manitoba. Hello, Tiffany.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, so fellow Manitoban, and man, there's only 1 million of us, so I don't know. We're like 2 in a million right now. So, where would you like to begin? What would you like to focus on?
Maybe like career or relationship or health. Something in there.
Okay, let's look at what's coming up in the future. Let's just take a look at this year for you, my friend. Do you mind sharing just the day and month of your birthday?
Yeah, it's January 15th.
Oh, happy birthday, Capricorn. Oh, well, it's all about your future. So I'm an astrologer. Real quick, you're going to Google something. You're going to Google the transit of Pluto right now out of your sign. It's at 29 degrees, going to 0 degrees to things you value. Pluto's all about your power, going to things you value, because this is a huge shift for you. You would have had to give a lot of power away this last few years. You would have had to really kind of do the underdog stuff, but no more. Not for our little Capricorn. So this is a new piece for you guys, really about being valued and things you value. And so the first things that come up, you've got some, even by March 31st, you've got some really good news in terms of finances, money, legal papers. This could be CRA, like Canada Revenue Agency. This could be financial pieces that are coming to you. You'll know even before April 1st. I feel like in the next, even 11 weeks, 10 weeks, there's something about financial news, and it's coming through government legal documents. And I feel like it's around some money. You could have something work out there better than you expect. And so if that's your taxes, yay for you. There's also something about, there's what keeps coming up around you are nurses, healthcare, people's health, having to go with them, people having appointments, people having like hospital visits, something around that keeps showing up around you that I don't know that I mean you, my lovely Tiffany, but I feel like you could maybe be the driver for, maybe you're going in with, maybe you're just checking in on someone right around you that seems to show up in a big way. And it's okay. I feel like there is something about their health, their treatment, things like that. And you could be going back and forth with them, helping support them. I feel like a big piece around your home. And if you live in the country or you live sort of out of town for me, Winnipeg, out of Winnipeg, if you live out of Winnipeg, I don't know, I feel like you're going to be very focused on your home, putting money in your home, your land, your property, where you live. And I feel like you just want to be happy. That's all you're asking. Like, I just want to be happy. where I'm living, and I feel like that's on tap. Like that's a big thing, and that you'll be able to have work close to where you live, or work and where you live close together, which feels really positive. And I actually feel like this starting even this last year and a bit, or maybe pandemic. I mean, everybody started things in the pandemic. You'll have an opportunity to become very independent in your earnings, Tiffany. Very like um, maybe going on something independent on your own, something closer to home, feels pretty good. Feels pretty good in terms of career. Even starting June to August, but seriously, August going forward for you, and it sounds far away, but it's not. But August going forward for you into the fall and winter is really good for you in terms of work, working, income, going into, and I feel like feels very positive. There's also news that seems to be coming in. Someone right around you, there's something about a baby girl. If she wasn't recently born, Tiffany, and if I think of you, Tiffany, I would think of maybe two other people, could be like cousin siblings. Like there's something about a baby girl that's going to be showing up. I feel like you might be hearing about this. If it wasn't this last year, it's in this next year, like this next 12 months. This news coming in, and I feel like no one's crying about it. No one's crying about it. It feels very good, very positive. There's um, there's this grandma figure that passed, and I know we all lose people as we kind of get older, and I understand that. But there's this lady who passed, who people's health keeps showing up, and I feel like nurses, and I don't think I mean you, so I feel like there's something that could be going on around your family. If they live around you, great. If you don't have to travel, great. But I feel like you could be traveling with them, taking them in, driving with them. You're the driver, or you're just supporting. There's something about some conflict, and my little Capricorn, Capricorns, especially, they could be once they get riled up. Once somebody makes you mad, you get all feisty, and otherwise you just like to take care of business, fix things. You're not looking for conflict. You're looking to get things done, looking to just like get it over with, kind of thing. But there is conflict that keeps showing up around you that it could be. It's ironic because I feel like it actually shows up with maybe some women around you. It could be a work environment, could have been somewhere where you did work, but I feel like you're not entertaining the drama anymore. You're like, I'm not doing it. You could have some travel out west that could be interrupted or rescheduled. And west, I mean like Western Canada, going out west, opportunities to travel out west, and that could be Alberta or BC, like mountain kind of. And I feel like it could be, I don't know, I feel like you might be looking at the dates more carefully. You might be looking at doing some dates around travel to the West only. And I feel like this summer, for some reason, and it's ironic because I actually feel like the thing about forest fires or smoke, like in the summer, I don't know, it feels like it's an issue this summer around you. Maybe where you're living.
My brother lives up there.
Oh,
My brother
okay.
lives
So
in BC.
in the mountains in BC, and it might
Yeah.
be that there's like
Yeah.
forest fire issues. Maybe they have to evacuate. Maybe you're going to go, I was going to come see you, but now I have to wait. I don't know. There's something about, maybe they'll say they'll restrict travel because it's like a tinderbox or something, like it's, so there's something that shows up around that. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that's all I can cram in that little tiny period of time. And thank you for calling in and tuning into to my show.
All right. Well, thanks so much, Bernice.
Thank you. All right. Now I believe I have someone from New York. Jeannie
Yeah,
from
it's
New
Jeannie.
York. Hello, Jeannie. Is that what I heard? Hello,
Yes,
Jeannie.
Jeannie. Actually, you've read me before. Hello?
Oh, did I read
Hello?
you in person or did I read you on radio?
You read me
Jeannie?
on, oh God, the other show.
Uh, on 99.1. What is I on?
Peggy show, I believe,
So
yes.
maybe another host, maybe you got through to another host, but that's okay. Let's get into it because you're my final, you're on A1R radio and I feel like you might have talked to another host, but now you have me, Bernice, and you can find me, I believe at around 3:30 your time, 2:30 my time. Let's get into it though, because time is golden. So where would you
Yes.
like to start?
I just really want to know what 2024 has in store for me.
Oh, perfect. Let's do that. Let's get into it. Now, what's just the day and month of your birthday?
5/1, May 1st.
Ooh, you're my little Taurus. Okay. Okay, so what can we expect for your birthday? I feel like, or what can we expect for this year for you? I feel like there's going to be some time off work. There's going to be a period of time where you might take time off. And it could come even by August, September, something around that time. And I feel like it's going to be, oh, it could be 8 weeks. And you're like, I'm not taking time off. And I'm like, I don't know. I feel like there could be something where you're needing to respond to family, you're needing to be available, you're needing to really pull back. And it seems to show up even by September, in August, September, right around there. And that you might be looking at taking a period of time off, dealing with family, organizing something around family that keeps showing up with you. There's a couple of places you're going to travel to. And I feel like two different coastlines. Now, I imagine if you're in the New York area, you're kind of on one coastline. So I'll accept that. and, but I feel like you're going to have a coastline to the south and you'll go over the ocean. Yeah, I said it. I said over the ocean. Like,
Okay.
you could wind up in Europe in some place like Portugal, Italy, I don't know, Europe. Sounds super crazy, but I'm going to put that there. And I feel like you're going to know about the trip to the south from you first. And then there's something about going over the ocean that you'll know within this year, 18 months, like within. And I feel like good. Um, that first set of plane tickets, I feel like could even be in your hands, even to go to the coast south from you. I don't know, maybe in the next 6 months. Doesn't feel very far away. There is news about, I don't know, there's an upcoming wedding. It could just be in family as the greater group of family, but there's an upcoming wedding that feels really quite positive. There'll be a birth of a child. And what's so funny is I actually think there's going to be a 2-for-1 deal on babies, like, oh, my niece and my kid, like there's these two. Um, but there's going to be a little guy and a little girl. And I just feel like there's something coming even you'll know by August or end of August about some of that news. Because I feel like that could be popping up in like your kid's family, like your family, like, or your niece's nephews, like right around. I don't think we're traveling too far for this. I feel like it's showing up around you. I do want to go to maybe a couple kids. There's something about a new job. Someone's got a new job around you, Jeannie, and it feels like a young person. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying you're not young. I'm not saying that. But with love. But there's this young person, and they got just a big yes, like a big yes on a job, on an opportunity, something that they've been wanting to kind of put their foot in. And I'm like, they got a big yes, and I feel like this is going to come up. March 21st to the 26th, March, I don't know, spring break time. And then they've got some plans going forward that feel very, very positive around you. There's also, I'm sorry if I'm speaking so fast. I only have so many minutes and I just really want to jam everything in. There is something very much about um, also the care of, you might get sandwiched a bit between these kids and then the care of a parent possibly, or someone right around you like that. Because there's like, um, maybe people coming to stay with you, maybe they live near you and you're checking on them, you're going to their place, you're helping them out. Because I feel like you have a lot of demands on your time this next 6 months about having to put on, like, okay, so spirit keeps saying put on a party. There's some sort of anniversary, birthday coming, you're putting on a party. It could be getting it organized, the food. You've got a parent figure, somebody that seems like they have some health issues that you're always checking in on them. You've got something about property transactions, but I feel like there's a couple of them. Like, I don't know that I mean your house where you live. I think I mean like properties that you would have to manage, take care of, transact in some way. And I even feel like by September, because I got to say this, and I'm going to make a big prediction, and it's a bold one, my dear Jeannie, but there's something about you might get another house. You could acquire a house. It could come through estate, insurance. It could come through a real estate transaction. But there's another property that seems to come into your possession. And that's a big prediction. And I know, I'm going to sound crazy with it, but I feel like this, even within 1 year, that even by the late fall, 9 months, there's something about papers, property. And now if you're winding up the cosigner, I'm sorry if that's the case. Like, but I actually feel like you could be adding property to what you own and what you have. And I feel like it's really quite good. I think the downfall this year, just real quick, because I only got just another minute. I feel like the one thing to watch for is there's something about someone's going to have a leg surgery, hip, knee, leg, their mobility. And I feel like if I think of something that could be making, maybe you're taking time off to watch that area, hip, knee, leg. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
And thank you. And thank you for calling in. My name is Bernice Bisson, and it's Psychic Tuesday with Sweet Bee. Thank you for tuning in, and you can find me at bernicebissonpsychic.com. Have a wonderful week, everyone. We'll see you in 7 days.